Okay, so this is going to be the beginning of my video, I suppose. Um, I had not planned to do it like this. I'm on my cell phone. I had a camera and a microphone all set up properly to do this, but turns out my PC, my laptop, is terrible and cannot use OBS on that thing at all. It's like a Core i3. Just doesn't work at all. So I'm just going to be doing a lot of one-handed stuff here. Yeah, so I'm gonna put this workstation together. I just got it delivered today. And all this stuff came earlier. So this is the RAM. This is a DDR3 1600 megahertz ECC memory. This is just a cheapo $15 video card that I get just to get video on the workstation. And two CPUs that I'm kind of cautious about because there's like faint stains on the pins. These are version 2s. I think they're 2560s, 2.6 gigahertz. Gotta double check that. I think I'm right. And these are the heat sinks with the fans, the coolers. So everything was bought completely separately. This is a bare bones system. It just comes with the case, the motherboard, CD, DVD drive, and the power supply. And I'm pretty sure that's it. And everything else you gotta put in yourself. So every single thing was bought completely separate. So I don't know if any of this works. It's very possible that some of these sticks work, and maybe this card doesn't work, and one of the processors works. Who knows? So that's kind of the mystery of what I'm doing right now is see if I could put this all together and hopefully everything works. Okay, so I just decided to just scissor open the box, and I'm looking at this for the first time. See how this packaging is. I'm going to be doing all this one-handed, so it's not dented or anything. Well, at least not on this side. That's it. You just kind of put styrofoam everywhere and a little bit of bubble wrap. This probably was bouncing around during the move on its way over here. I think I'm gonna need two hands. Yeah, this is kind of heavy. Even though it's, relatively empty, it's kind of heavy to do with one hand. Is this the... Okay, that's interesting. So, let's take a quick look in here. Well, at least the CPU, I was worried about that the CPU, like the socket, was gonna come uncovered. They're both covered. That's good news. Nothing looks damaged. Doesn't smell so great. It's, something about that smell. Maybe it's just the styrofoam. Yeah, it looks fine. It's a little dirty, but it's like not dented or anything, so that's great. Because I haven't seen the front of the unit yet. Let me put the phone down and flip it. Take it out of the box completely and just give it a twirl around. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I don't really see any real big damage, no dents or anything. It is kind of scratched up. You can't really see it on this side. But it looks like just a quick cleaning would fix that. Just the other side. So it looks like it's in decent shape. Like I said, it's just a little dusty over here. Can't really see because of, you see this? But it's not dented, and I don't know if that's a scuff or, it doesn't really matter. This is going in the corner. So, yeah, sorry about the light. But yeah, looks pretty fine. That's kind of smushy. Hopefully that works. I would kind of expect that to be like a click instead of smushy, but could be wrong. Alright, so in my bedroom now, and this is what I was talking about. This is the other side that you probably couldn't see so well in the light, but this is how it came. Like I said, nothing looks like, it doesn't feel like dents or anything. This is dirty. So I'm just going to very quickly just get a white paper towel, just clean this off real quick, see how it looks. Alright, so there it is. This was literally 15 seconds of work just to wipe it down real quick. Some of the bigger scuffs or scratches look like almost gone. It's a couple of, little ones here and there. I don't really care about those. I'm more happy that it came with no dents. Like dents and stuff makes the case like hard to mess with. I have that with my gaming tower. It has a few dents in it, and it makes a tough time to take the panel on and off. But yeah, I'm kind of happy with the condition this came in. I haven't noticed anything crazy. I haven't really looked at this. Yeah, the back looks fine. Power supply looks fine. These are usually known to get bent because people put this on its back. They lay it on the back, and sometimes these things get bent. This gets bent. I've seen that a lot in data centers. Yeah, it looks pretty fine. Not sure if I'm missing anything here. No, I don't think so. Yeah, so I'm basically going to switch over to recording this off of a webcam and getting off of the cell phone. So I'm not sure how the quality is going to look or how I'm going to sound on there. But yeah, and probably just do a quick time lapse of me just putting everything in, and hopefully everything will be successful. All right. Alright, second update that put my 980 Ti in the card. In the workstation, and it's working. It's kind of a pain, but this kind of sucks because it basically means I can't use it until I get a new card. But yeah, for some reason it's reading the RAM at 1867 when I bought 1600 megahertz RAM, so that's either good or bad. It could be good because maybe it's 1866 natively, or for some reason the system is pushing more than it should for whatever reason. I gotta figure that out. But all the RAM is detected, so working system. But can't really use it until I get another video card, or somehow figure out a way to make this video card that I have working. I'm not sure what the solution is. I don't know yet. So, but yeah, here's a video card. It seems fine. But who knows? You know, I would have to plug this into a couple of computers to just make sure that this works. But it doesn't really matter. If it doesn't work inside of the workstation, then who cares? But yeah, see what happens next. Okay, going a little bit backwards in time here. So this is the 980 Ti. They had to put it. It has a custom coolers, which is why it looks a little bit bigger than normal, because there's a backplate and this 3-fan thing, and yeah. So the reason I was saying it was a pain is because originally it comes with this bracket thing that's supposed to like help the weight of it, keep it from tilting in your case or whatever, but it's not really compatible with these things here. So when you put these under, these don't really close. And then what happens is when you're trying to put the panel on top of it, the panel like cups this part right here. And if these things are not flush, it'll break them off. I almost broke off all of these because I was like forcing it, and I wasn't understanding why the panel wouldn't go on smoothly. So these things were like kind of sticking out or whatever because of that. This part right here. So I took this off. The case, the GPU fits fine. So right now, I think I'm just going to install ESXi with this installed. Once it's installed, take it out, and hopefully it still works without a video card, because yes, you configure ESXi through the network. So we'll see. Alright, so a little bit more progress. So I was able to get this thing, get ESXi installed. So it took a few tries. I tried most of these USB ports. I tried 3 here, didn't work. One of these worked. I think it was the second one from the bottom that worked. But yeah, I got it to read off of the USB, and I got it installed. So my next step now is to it's networked, so it's working. I tested it. My next step now is to remove the GPU to see if this thing still runs ESXi without a GPU. If it just still works as a computer. So that's the next step. Okay, I just want to give an update on the workstation. So this thing has been a nightmare. I've been troubleshooting this pretty much nonstop for like a week. I'm pretty sure the motherboard is dying or going bad. So here's my issue right now. So when you boot up the motherboard with one CPU, it seems like it's perfectly fine. It boots up into the operating system, no problem, no issues, right? And then when you add the second CPU, it just doesn't want to boot. It doesn't want, it posts, but it doesn't reliably go into operating system. It just kind of hangs there when it's like time to make a decision as to, hey, I'm going to go into the OS. It just doesn't do it. It just kind of just hangs on the black screen, and it only happens when there's two CPUs. So through some sleuthing and internet stuff and researching whatever, I just went into the settings and I turned off this mode called NUMA, and it has to do with like the way memory is allocated and access from the CPU to the RAM. Yada yada yada. Turned it off. It boots with two CPUs in it, and it was working for like 24 hours. I had it here in the space untouched for 24 hours. And so VMware, ESXi, I had a couple of stuff up, focus some images on it, and then the VM started becoming unresponsive, and like what's going on? So I connect the monitor to the machine I was working, I go to turn on monitor, so I can see more stuff that's happening. Okay, shut off the computer, and turn it back on, and I get a message immediately saying no disks were found. And I'm like, what? No disks were found. So turn it off. I pull the drive. This is like by default it comes. So by default it comes with let's see, by default it comes with 2 bays. You can put 4 advanced drives, and this optical can be removed. You can put 4 more 2.5 drives with additional so whatever. So in there, just one drive, and I started moving it from that slot, and no matter what, it was coming in as drive not affected. I'm like, okay, this is sad. And so I opened it up. Sorry, so I opened it up and I found that there's actually the weight is actually integrated to the motherboard. That's a separate card. So it's just one connection that goes straight into the motherboard. This is the connection. And I moved it. It moved 2 ports. So I moved from one port to the next port, and it just wasn't working. When I put this on, the SAS connection is dead. Usually when I boot a machine, it takes a little second because it's detecting it's called a side door. But you see it's like going through its process of detecting, okay, I take the drive, and now I'm going to boot the operating system. That doesn't happen anymore. It just skips it. It's like, oh, okay. So that's brand new started happening, and so I'm pretty sure that the SAS port is dead. So I guess it's just reboot the motherboard statue. I don't think it's the processor. I don't think it's the hard drive. At a certain point, I was able to like log into Windows VM and run some bench, and you see all the cores running. Run some like CPU intensive stuff, and all the cores are active, and I see that in Windows VM. And you do like a diagnostic tool with the Dell T7610 machines, and that's you go to the diagnostic tool, you can see temperatures going up, okay, so you're using CPU, and it looks like it's fine. I did a RAM thing, but RAM test, and it took like 2 or 3 hours, but it also took 4 days, and every single test was passed. So I don't think it's RAM, I don't think it's the CPUs. I think the motherboard is just on its way out, and it's just like slowly doing things off. Every single test the machine slowly died. Sorry, the phone died. Since my last update since yesterday, basically, I've kind of had it with the system. I told the original seller that I would like a $150 refund to keep it as is, because I'm basically just going to have to buy a new motherboard, and hopefully that solves my issues. I asked him yesterday for the 150. He said yes, he will do it. So I really think the motherboard is just going bad. I'm kind of afraid to just turn it on. I don't want to mess with the RAM sticks or the CPUs. I think the CPUs are fine. I'm not 100% sure on that. I'll find out when I get a new motherboard and I stick those processors in there. I think the power supply is fine. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm sitting now. I'm basically in a holding pattern until this guy refunds me the 150 I want for the motherboard. Alright, so this is the first boot. It posts instantly, so... System fan alert failure. Huh. System fan alert. System fan 2 failure. Okay, just want to put add an update here. So the issue was that I didn't plug in 2 fans. So there's a little bit of human error on my part. For whatever reason, it halts the entire system from booting up properly. It's just 2 front fans. Yeah, that's it. So far it seems okay. I didn't have to disable NUMA. It just works. with two CPUs, which was my issue in the last system. Once I put two CPUs in, that's when all my issues started happening. So, the only thing I don't like here is that last time I booted ESXi, I booted this once so far and it worked. It didn't read the drive properly. Like, it detected it, but it was like formatted differently because originally I had it through SATA and now I'm having it through the like the SAS connector, and so it's detecting it a little bit weird because it's going through the LSI controller. So it's like unrecognized or something. And I only have one VM on it, so I don't mind. I put gparted and wiped the drive, and so I put like just a little IP on there if I can reach it, and that's it. So I'm just gonna mess around with this and hopefully this works. But so far a little bit less of a hassle than the last time, the last motherboard that I had. At least the errors that I was seeing here was like made sense. It was like, okay, fan headers, plug those in. Okay, works. You know, not these weird things that you know, looking up documentation, nobody has an answer for it because those are just issues that shouldn't exist because the motherboard is damaged. Yeah, okay, that's it.